Hello class, today what we're doing is we are going over the employee and character. And what I'm going to be doing is, I'm not going over the programs, what I'm doing is making more stuff. So the first one we're going to do is the employee one and employee test. You need both of them. I have employee and I have employee test. And they both compile. Now what I want to do is, in my employee test, I want to see which functions I can run over here. So I have employee 1, I have employee 2. What I want to do is I want to make employee 3. So I'm going to call him Fenson. That's going to be my new employee. And for the parameters, I'm going to go to my constructors and I'm going to see that I have two different constructors. I'm going to use this constructor right here. So I'm just going to pass in a name, and the name I'm going to pass in is Dr. Gamer. That's going to be my name. Now, this object now, I'm going to set my age. So I'm going to go Fenson.empAge, and my age is going to be 42. The answer to everything. So I used this one. Now I'm going to do empDestination. So I'm going to go Fenson.empDesignation, and my title is going to be Game Theory Teacher. I'm going to use the getAge function, so I'm going to go system.out, this basic function right here, and I'm going to go Fenson.getAge. That doesn't take in any parameters because it's just a getter, and then I'm going to do getName. So again, system.out.Fenson, get name. I'm going to output that. And then I'm going to do the toString method. So I'm going to go like this, and then toString. And now when I compile and run this, I will have made a whole nother object called Fenson, and I make it and output it with such values. So here's my age, here's my name, and here's the toString. And so it works. Ooh, I need to make a salary, but I didn't put that in because we don't have a salary function. That was just a basic one. So please realize, to make these, make a whole new employee, you do it all in the Java, the employee test is where you're doing everything at. And the lines that I made were all the Fenson dots. Or all I'm doing is taking a line here, and instead of emp1, I put Fenson. Instead of emp1, I put Fenson. Instead of emp2, I do Fenson. And then I just change the parameters. That's all I wanted you to do in that. Play around, make a function, make a different employee. If you want, make an employee for a game character. Those are always fun. So that's the employee one that I want you to play with. The next one, and again, the next one is these three ones. Please download those real quick if you want, or you can just watch. That's up to you. This one's going to be a little bit tougher because we're going to make a new archer class. So when we cut this code in, there we go. So I have my new character, and archer. What I want to do is I want to take the archer one, and I'm going to copy this code, make a new class, and what character type do we want to make? A mage? We want to make a mage. So instead of archer, I'm going to say mage. If I say mage here, I have to say mage here. I could do these parameters if I want to. That's fine. It'll still call the super function. However, my calculate damage, I'm no longer calculating damage based off of this formula. What I'm doing is, instead of dexterity, I'm using intelligence. And I don't think I spelled this right. So I'm going to go over to the character class, and I'm going to say, what stat do I want to use to calculate my damage? Intelligence. So I'm going to go to my mage class, and I want to say it's intelligence. Instead of even my strength, I literally just want intelligence. And now that's its damage. So this is basically just a random modifier. When he levels up, realize we want his main stat to be leveling up as his intelligence. So we're going to add in this intelligence, and it is going to go from 3 to 8, and the rest of the stats are going to be weakened. He increases level, and then the dex bonus is going to be a int bonus, and intelligence equals 3 times level. Now what we need to do is inside the new character, I'm going to make, do we want to make Dorcas or Bandit a mage? Jeff? Okay. Jeff. Instead of character, we're doing mage. And now what we need to do is we need to look at our mage class. Okay, so we're calling a string and a level. String and a level. So that's good. There we go. This should work. So now when I run this, and let's give... Ooh, new mage. Sorry. And let's actually change this. Oops. Let's make it so that we pass in an intelligence level. So we're going to make a new constructor with a new integer. So int, my smarts. And we're going to say this, and then intelligence equals my smarts. And my smarts is going to be a... Actually, no, let's not. You could do it this way. But what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to say intelligence equals int math random range of level, which level is it LVL? No, it's level. So the range is, the min is level, and this is 5 plus level times, what, 3? No, 5, 7. There we go. So this mage class is actually going to be quite powerful. So now if I run this, we have to compile all the files. Let's really cheat, and let's just say 35 and 20. If the mage dies this time, that's going to be really sad. There we go. Jeff's damage is 41. So now when I click enter, and Jeff has won the fight, because if you look here, Jeff did 41 damage. Bandit's health is now 4, and now he kills Bandit. Jeff won the fight, leveled up. He gets stronger. Oh, because it's Ungna versus Bandit. So we want to change that. We want to go into new character, and instead of... We want Jeff to be fighting twice. First against the Bandit, then against the Archer. So now when I run this, we have Jeff's going to win, hopefully. Jeff won. He leveled up, so he got stronger. And now he's fighting Ugna. And Jeff insta-killed him. Wow, 45 damage, only 40 health. So Jeff leveled up again. And now the fun part is, now we can go into new character, and we want to make another hero. So let's make another standard let's make another mage. So what's the mage's name that we're going to do? So we'll do Arc. Let's make him level 1, so it's a little bit different. And now down here we're going to do a battle verse Jeff versus Arc. And now when we compile and run it, Jeff is going to fight Bandit. Jeff won, leveled up. Jeff is going to fight Ugna. Jeff won. Now Jeff versus Arc. And it looks like Jeff won again. There, because he's level 3 compared to a level 1. Now he's level 4. Yeah, so if we wanted to fight again, we could make... And this is what I want you to do in your program, is play with this stuff. So let's make another character. Let's do an archer. What's an archer's name? Axel. A-X-E-L. Axel equals new archer. And we're going to do... Let's go into the archer class now. Let's see if there is a overloaded constructor. There isn't, so it's just string and level. Let's make his level, so it's Axel, level 4. So now when we run this, the only new thing is the last battle, so let's skip to it. Ooh, I didn't fight. I made the character, but we're not fighting. So now when I go into my new character, I'm never fighting Axel, so it never pops up. So we have to copy pasta and put Axel into here. And so when we run this, we have Jeff, Ugna, Ark. Ark won the fight that time. And now Jeff versus Axel. Ooh, this is going to be a close fight. They're the same health. And both players have killed each other. So, that's always fun. That's what I want you to do with these two programs. So go ahead and try and do that. See if you can make your own little battle. Change the stats. Feel free to go in and hack the game. Make it so that the archers are really weak. Makes it really strong. Go around, play with that, look at this code. It's actually pretty cool. And have a good one. I'll see you later.